Hello, Assalamu alaikum, all viewers and all dear students. Today we will discuss about the topic of matrices and his types of matrices, and this topic is related with the 9th class book and also first year book is available. Now we start from the types of matrices. What are the types of matrices? There are many types of matrices. We are discuss row matrix. What is row matrix? This type of matrix just have only one row is called row matrix. If a matrix has only one row, for example, has in dimension m denoted by rows or dependents represented by m, and dimension means here order represented by generally m cross n, but here the matrix is represented by 1 cross n, means that here n is equal to 1. So this type of matrix, A is one of the matrix, just only one row, A, B, C, D, E, F. Look here, there are only just one row and many type of columns. This will be here 5 columns, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 and C6. And how many rows? Here 1 rows. It means that the order is 1 cross 6. Here n represent is equal to m. Means that 1 row and 6 columns. Now we are going to the second type, column metric. What is column matrix? The same definition we have applied, but just only we change this statement. In the place of one row, we use here one column. So the matrix has only this type of matrix, just have only one column is called column matrix. Otherwise, we can also define as if a matrix has only one column contains and has order or dimension generally n cross n, but here in the place of n we put 1 because we are defining column matrix. Here n represent column and m represent row matrix. For example, the row matrix, if we change n to the column matrix, so this will be right this one A, B, C, D, E, F. So this type of matrix is column matrix because we have just only one column. And how many? 6 rows. This is 6 rows. But here we just define column matrix because here we are concerned with the column matrix. So here is 6 multiplied by 6 cross 1, we can say that. So the order of this will be m cross n. Here it means that here n represent column. So this type of matrix is called column matrix. Or proceeding square matrix. Square matrix. Square matrix, those type of matrices, the number of rows are equal, the number of columns is this one. If any square metric, any square metric whose rows are equal with columns, that will be called, this is called a square metric. His dimension means here if we write the dimension of a square metric, order or dimension, so m cross means that m is equal to n. That means that the number of rows are equal number of columns. For example, we take one of the example, x is equal to 2013. Look here, there are two rows and two columns. So this will be called square matrix. That means that we can write dimension 2 cross 2. 2 cross 2. For example, another example, y is equal to 0. This is also square matrix because here is one row and one column. Column 1, row 1. It means that order is 1. Now the square matrix generally we are represented in the this form n is equal to n, means that 1 cross 1, 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3 up to so on, n is equal to n. The number of rows must be equal. So this is the summary of square metric. Is rectangular metric. What is rectangular matrix? And already we have discussed in the square matrix. So that in the square matrix rows are equal and to the column matrix. But in rectangular the situation is different. The number of rows are different. The number of rows are different with the column. So we can also define in his own words if any any rectangular metric whose rows are different. Rows are different. Rows are different to the number of columns. To the number of columns. That is called rectangular metric. Rectangular metric. His order forms, dimension form, we can write order or dimension form means that n is not equal to each other. Means that the number of rows are not equal number of columns. For example, B is equal to any matrix, so 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2. So that will be called square matrix. Look here, there are two rows, row 1 and row 2, and here three columns, so that will be called rectangular matrix. C1, C2, C3 means that the order is 2 cross 3. So the order is different. So it means that that is called rectangular matrix. Another example, we take x is equal to 1, 0, 3, 4, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 0. Look here is the order is same, but if we increase here one term, look here, for example, 1, 0, 4, 1, 0, this is the order is different. Here is two columns and order is 3 cross 2. So the order is different, so that will be called rectangular matrix. Diagonal matrix. Please here, if we check diagonal matrix, if a, a square metric whose main we can say that our principal diagonals diagonals are different, and all other entries, or we can say that elements are zeros. That is called diagonal matrix. For example, we can write A is any square matrix whose diagonals are different. Here are same, but here we can write 3. And also transpose of a metric, skew-symmetric metric, skew-symmetric, a metric. We have already discussed some of the topics. Skew-symmetric matrix. Skew-symmetric matrix, if A is any square matrix, then A transpose is equal to minus A. So that will be called skew-symmetric matrix. It means that if we take any transpose of a matrix, so that will be equal to the original one of negative. For example, we take one of the matrix of a square matrix, 0, minus 3, 3 and 0. So what will be the result? Look here, if we take the transpose of the matrix, so the rows are changed into column. 0, minus 3. The second row is also changed. 3 was 0. So it means that if we take here minus common, so this will be 0, minus 3, minus 3 minus into minus plus, and here is plus into negative, minus into positive, so the result is negative, so this will be 0. It means that here minus this will be equal to A. It means that if we take the transpose of any matrix, so the result will be equal to minus A. This is called symmetric, skew-symmetric matrix. Now we are discuss transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix. What is transpose of a matrix? In transpose of a matrix, the rows are changed into column. For example, these are rows and we change into columns. Means that if we take the definition of if a square matrix a square metric and it's if a square metric A has rows and n columns, so the rows are changed, the rows are interchanged into columns. Means that m rows interchange into n columns. For example, if A is any matrix, so we write 1, 2, 0, 3. So if we start taking transpose of a matrix, so the rows are changed into column. Means that 1, 2. So this will be changed into this form, and 0, 3 also changed into the form of column. Rows are changed into column. Zero matrix. What is zero matrix? This type of matrix contains each element must be zeros. Means that all entries in this matrix are zero. So this will be called zero matrix. For example, if A is a matrix, so we can write 0, 0, 0, 0. So it means that zero matrix. Similarly, B is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this will be called zero matrix. Similarly, unit metric. Unit metric is also called identity metric. That is also called identity metric. Identity matrix means the main diagonal of this matrix is 1, 1 and other entries are zeros. For example, we can say that 1, 0, 0, 1. So this is also a square matrix. So 2 cross 2. The main diagonal must be 1, 1, so that will be called unit metric, and it is represented by I2. I2 cross 2, you can write also. Similarly, x is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So that will be identity 3, mean 3 cross 3 order. So the main diagonal of the element, principal diagonal element must be equal to 1. That is called unit metric, or we can say that identity matrix. Thanks for watching.